dm13 Lost World.
2, 1.
Cooler will get the middle spawn, actually able to drop on straight onto red. Probably won't be able to get on that mega because DahAnG just picked up that rocket launcher. Will be able to hold it off. Grenade, sorry, nowhere near him. So safe exit for him. Right about now, it is all in DahAnG's hand. He is in that health advantage. Plasma gun coming out from Cooler, but they're not able to connect much in that.
DahAnG actually did a really nice job making sure Cooler wasn't able to pick up that LG. Or armor, and DahAnG is going to exploit that. Cooler does not have rockets, does not have LG. So it looks like DahAnG's going to pick up the red and do an RJ on the Cooler. Cooler going to take a little bit of damage, but he's doing a nice job playing defensive here. He's finally going to be able to pick up that LG and yellow. So let's stay on DahAnG.
I think we've seen Cooler play with LG a lot on this map and do really well, so I don't think it's going to be easy to take a frag off. And of course, when he played Cypher in the grand final of QuateCon, he won very convincingly, did not give up control for at least 8 minutes. Some people are saying it's the best dm13 they've ever seen. So should he get control, DahAnG's going to be in a lot of trouble.
DahAnG catches Cooler coming up the pad. DahAnG actually going to rush in low, and Cooler is just going to play this defensively with rockets. And that's going to allow Cooler to pick up that mega, even though DahAnG was able to hit a rocket in the face. Ooh, DahAnG going to have Cooler trapped here. He might get the first frag, and he will. So DahAnG is going to take an early 1-0 lead here. He didn't take a lot of damage either on that attack, so he's probably going to have enough health and armor to defend this next red and mega, though it does spawn at the same time.
Yeah, very important he positions himself on the upper level, preferably somewhere near rocket, so he can at least force Cooler away from mega red. Right now, though, he doesn't know where he is, so actually Cooler could maybe have got in on one, but he's not going to bother. He's going to sit up high as DahAnG will go ahead and take that red. Cooler doing a good job of staying alive. But you can see such a distinct difference between this game and the game between Sparty and Rafa. Much slower. Red and Mega both for DahAnG will go and take red. Cooler's still not bothered about taking it. He just wants to try and build 200 armor, and then he'll make an attack on the Mega health, or at least about 170.
But DahAnG keeping control of all these items now. Cooler not able to get in on anything yet, but Cooler's done a good job of controlling both the yellows to try to make an attack probably pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, one of the good things about this map when you're playing defense is if you do kill somebody or you do go down, you would have done a lot of damage in one of the sort of edges of the map, which means you're going to spawn on the opposite side, which is always going to be near the mega health. So if you can die around about near the mega or coming up to, you could actually get into a good position if he does enough damage, which is what it's going to have to be right now. Though he's going to meet at this 5 HP bubbles. DahAnG's going to chase with the LG and pick up the second frag for him. And that's not what I was expecting at all.
So DahAnG, picks up a second frag without taking any damage again. So with these frags that DahAnG is getting, he's not letting Cooler do enough damage on him to allow Cooler to potentially pick up that next frag.
Nice plasma though, this time from Cooler, but unfortunately DahAnG has far too much health armor. We'll go up 3-0. Red and Mega coming about the same time. DahAnG will want to get up on upper level, which is what he's going to do. Rocket jumping up, knocking Cooler down. Cooler with nice plasma though, but should eventually go down here. Mega's up on his spot though. Cooler's not actually going to jump for it, which is very strange. Finally goes for it.
Ooh, DahAnG hit the wall. That rocket didn't hit the wall. He might have gotten the frag on a Cooler. So a small mistake there from DahAnG. It's going to allow Cooler to take control of Mega.
Yeah, this is actually very good for him. Red's coming up in 10 seconds. Plenty of time between that and Mega. This is definitely a great opportunity for Cooler, but...
Beautiful move there by DahAnG, baiting Cooler. He's going to get the frag here, so You know, DahAnG just waiting above on that higher platform, waiting for Cooler to pick up that yellow, and that's going to allow him to retake control again with seemingly enough health and armor to defend this next Mega.
And this is one of the maps we would have said Cooler probably would have taken quite easy, not easily, but
no, I actually thought this map was going to be the decider map. Whoever won this will take it. So DahAnG looking really strong, 5-0. There's still a lot of time left though, about 5 minutes remaining.
Cooler has managed to get 75 armor though. DahAnG
Let's switch over to Cooler.
Where he is. Yeah, he's waiting up just by the Mega health. Has to get out of there. Actually, predicts DahAnG was going for the Mega. Actually, DahAnG was waiting up high. And did quite a lot of damage to Cooler. But Cooler there with that LG doing a lot of damage back to DahAnG. DahAnG should just be able to get back up and get the yellow. Which is exactly what he's going to do. Cooler will take that red. And both plays pretty even at the moment. Only 50 armor separates them.
So now watching Cooler now. He has those 225s. Red and Mega are going to be spawning at the same time now. It's going to be very interesting to see what Cooler wants to do here. Going to decide to go for red instead.
Actually catch DahAnG out here and looking not to connect with the rockets. All splash so far. 5 splash rockets.
Ooh. DahAnG playing the defensive rocket game pretty nicely here.
Finally, those Russian rockets come out of Cooler though, Slasher.
Cooler missed that last third rocket that probably would have ended DahAnG's life, but it barely clipped the wall.
And a 5-0 lead on dm13, certainly possible for DahAnG to hold on to. But of course, we've seen how surprised you can get DahAnG doing that to Cooler early by that upper yellow. And that's all he really needs to do to pick up a frag right now is DahAnG only has 25 armor. Just the question is, how do you surprise him?
So if Cooler is going to make a frag, now is going to be the time to do it.
And here comes that item domination we saw at QuateCon Slasher as well.
More time that ticks off though. It's going to be really hard for Cooler to do this comeback. He hears DahAnG getting those shards. DahAnG is complacent just playing with those 2 yellows though. He knows he doesn't have to rush into Cooler. He does a little bit of LG damage there, pushing Cooler off as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, the main issue Cooler has now is there's 2 minutes remaining. On one hand, he can go aggressive and look for the frag, but on the other hand, if he does go aggressive, he may miss out on an item as he chases Cooler around the map. So Cooler's going to have to give up an item sooner or later, or pick up a frag like that. That was insane. Perfect time is Red and Mega coming up soon. But the problem is he can't really hang around and wait for it. He needs to look for the frags.
So beautiful rockets there from Cooler. Mega and Red are going to spawn now. Cooler's going to trap DahAnG here in this area. He's actually going to miss a rocket. DahAnG doing a lot of damage on the Cooler. And Cooler finally able to pick up that frag, but took a lot of damage. DahAnG now with a 3 frag lead. A minute and a half remaining. Let's switch over to DahAnG and see how he plays this defensively.
Yeah, Cooler needs those rockets. It's going to be a very big issue as they fight with this LG. DahAnG will pick up the frag.
I think that's going to be it.
Yeah, that's game.
So DahAnG with a really strong showing here on the opening map of Lost World, taking a quick 1-0 lead in this series.
Warning.
Yeah, so by your earlier prediction, that would effectively mean that, in theory, DahAnG should go on to win, but of course, with 4 matches remaining, you can't really predict in Quake Live who's going to win.
No, I just think that if it comes down to a 5th map, DahAnG will not win Airlock. I give him such a little chance on Airlock that he really needs to win this in 4 maps, or 3.
30 seconds, you never know. Cooler was to find 3 spawn frags, which isn't going to happen, so... Actually, here's him. DahAnG's actually waiting by that shotgun, just ticking time down. Cooler will catch him out. You never know, 2 frags. Cooler not in the great position to pick up the spawn as DahAnG delays it. Cooler's going to guess the wrong direction and go for the upper yellow though. DahAnG was actually spawning, sorry, the LG yellow. DahAnG actually spawned with the upper yellow and is going to drop back down to that shotgun where he was earlier. Cooler will catch him out, but with only 3 seconds left, he's going to end 6-5. And yeah, closer than I thought it was going to end, but yeah, DahAnG doing a good job of evading off that second spawn.